Today's story is called That's Mine. Many ghosts haunt the mining and railway ghost town of Moonville in southeastern Ohio. One was a brakeman with a fondness for whiskey, but a foolish approach to finding a bed to sleep in after he got drunk. Many years ago, a young brakeman collected his pay. He had worked hard all week and decided that his hard labor was worthy of a good hard drink in town. So on his way home, he stopped in at the local tavern in Zaleski. But one drink led to another until he was so drunk he could barely walk. Sometime after dark, he left the bar with a bottle in hand and began to walk the tracks toward home. Partway, he determined he was due a short nap and laid down on the stones still warm from the day's sun and rested his head on a rise. As he fell fast asleep, the bottle slipped from his fingers. But unfortunately, he did not contemplate that the rocks for his bed were the ballast from the train track and his pillow was a rail, and during the night, a train passed through. The next day, a miner walking the track spotted the bottle lying near a railroad tie and reached down to pick it up. There were droplets of blood not far away. He heard a low moaning.
That's mine.
Looking around, the startled man saw nobody nearby, but followed the bloody trail to the bush near the tracks. He found the young man's dead body, mashed by the train. After, locals would recall seeing the young brakeman staggering along the tracks just after the tunnel and before the first trestle. He would pause, waver there a moment before crumpling into a heap on the railroad ties. But before he fell, he would drop something peculiar to the ground. Then he would disappear altogether. Some were curious enough to search out the ghost and try to determine what had fallen from his fingers. When they investigated the place the item had dropped, a voice would seep from the brush.
That's mine.
You can visit Moonville Tunnel. It is along the Moonville Rail Trail near Zaleski, Ohio. The tunnel where the ghosts appear is just a short walk from the parking lot. You can get more information and directions at moonvilletunnel.net or in my book. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Sometime Between Dusk and Dawn Ghost Stories. If you like it, please pass it along. And most of all, I hope I helped you find your scary place sometime between dusk and dawn.